I am Natasha Srdoc, Chairman of Adriatic Institute for Public Policy. It is impossible for Croatians to effectively wage war against political corruption, organized crime and perilous Balkan Route. For the last 20 years, Croatia's ruling governments have kept the judiciary, media and economy under direct political influence, just continuing with the same repression as during communism. These influences have also had a negative impact on Croatia's economy, being the only transitional country still experiencing a prolonged recession since 2009. GDP fell by 5.8% in 2009, it fell by 1.2% in 2010, and an estimate of 0.2% meager growth in 2011. Croatia has a foreign debt of 104% of GDP, 60% public debt, and budget deficit of 6%. Unemployment rate is 20%. The top politicians of two major blocs, the centrist HDZ and center-left coalition of SDP, HNS and IDS, have amassed significant illicit enrichment. What these parties have in common are that they have former communists and cronies among their ranks, with direct links to organized crime and the perilous Balkan Route. In order to keep their unexplained wealth, top politicians continued exuding political pressure on the judiciary and police structures. In order to keep their unexplained wealth, they have to remain in power. That's how we can interpret fraudulent elections in Croatia for the last 20 years. For a country of 4.3 million people, there were 4.1 million voters on Croatia's voter list in recent parliamentary elections held in December. Croatia's fraudulent voter list with 917,000 illegal votes was approved by Croatia's Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Administration, and finally accepted by State Electoral Commission. Croatia's Supreme Court refused to address the issue. 70 representatives could have been elected in the 151-seat parliamentary assembly based on the illegal votes. This looks as bad as Moscow. Over 4 billion euros of the EU taxpayer funds are being prepared as a handout for Croatia's politicians to spend if Croatia joins the EU. Brussels is sending unconditional 470 million euros in pre-accession aid to Croatia. Why is the EU creating another Greece? Adriatic Institute's principal recommendation is any funding granted by taxpayers of the United States, the European Union, the World Bank, IMF and NATO should include a requirement of visiting judges and prosecutors from the strong rule of law nations who will assist Croatia's honest judges in establishing independent judiciary and the rule of law, restitution of the private property confiscated during communism, and confiscation of illicit enrichment amassed by corrupt politicians. Croatia's citizens support these principal recommendations. I encourage you to share this video with your professional and social networks. I thank you for your time. Please visit us at adriaticinstitute.org and Adriatic Institute's Facebook page. Thank you.